Hi everyone and Happy New Year! Welcome to my first video of 2020. I can't believe we are in a new decade. In this video, I'm going to share with you what I would like to accomplish in terms of goals for 2020. Some of you may know I've been sharing my goals for years here on YouTube, so I will link all the usual links down below, including all of my previous years of goals videos. I really liked the way I set my goals last year, so I'm going to follow the same format this year, and that is to set an overarching theme, but not a theme that's a word or an idea, it's a phrase. Last year's phrase was "you have everything you need," and that was the overarching theme for 2019. This year, my phrase is going to be "believe in yourself." And again, by you, I mean me, and this is going to be the overarching theme for 2020. I am so excited about this theme, and there is so much to unpack in that phrase. I'm gonna save the unpacking for a vlog because I tried to unpack it in this video and I babbled on for 10 minutes before I realized I need to save this for a different video. But believe in yourself really encompasses a lot of things that I want to accomplish this year in terms of moderation, focus, investing in myself, and trusting my intuition. So this one little phrase embodies all of that, and I'll talk more in a vlog about how I got to this point where this became the overarching theme for the year. To support the overarching theme, you guys may know that I like to set specific tactical goals in accordance with the SMART criteria. I'll link a very old video of a very young Leslie talking about setting goals, but let's go ahead and get into the specific tactical goals. If you're familiar with my journey, you'll know that I quit my full-time job about 1.5 years ago, and I was planning to take a gap year and then potentially go back to the corporate world. In 2019, I've come to realize that I don't want to go back, and I also don't need to go back financially, so I'm going to continue on this path and see where it takes me. I'm still having a little bit of trouble focusing in and honing in on what exactly I love to do and what I want to do going forward. So the first 3 goals are kind of in line with me wanting to find that direction. The first goal is to maintain a daily morning pages practice for a minimum of 12 weeks. These morning pages are based off of a program called The Artist's Way, which I'm going to talk about next. These pages I wanted to split out into its own goal because I'm hoping I will continue the practice for the rest of the year beyond the 12 weeks. So these are essentially 3 pages of stream of consciousness journaling. Ideally, the page size is 8.5 by 11, and also ideally you would write these pages first thing in the morning. So that practice I have started because I wanted to test it out before filming the video and setting it as an actual goal, and I found that it has been really helpful in the week or so that I've done morning pages. I've done morning pages every single morning for the past, I would say, 5 to 7 days, and it's really helped clarify my thinking, my thoughts. I'm really happy with what comes out during these sessions. Each session is quite lengthy though, so if you don't have a lot of time in the morning, it is hard to implement this practice. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes to write 3 full-size pages, which seems like a long time, but it does take that long. My second goal is to complete the Artist's Way 12-week program. The course is detailed in this book called The Artist's Way. It's essentially 12 weeks to rediscover your creativity. I'm really excited to see what comes out of this 12-week program in terms of maybe creative blockages that I have. Any sort of self-discovery, I am all in. There are 2 cornerstones or keystones to this program. The first are the daily morning pages, and the second component is the artist date, which is essentially a 2-hour or thereabouts date with yourself every single week, and it has to be by yourself. I haven't decided when I'm going to start this program yet, which is another reason I split it from the morning pages goal. I'm thinking I'll start it in the spring when it's a little bit nicer out and I can be a bit more creative with my weekly artist date in terms of going out, because I may not want to go out all that much in the winter when there's snow on the ground. My third goal is to register for an HST number. I've had one in the past when I started my photography business, but I closed my business a number of years ago, so I no longer have an HST number. Now that I'm invoicing for more work, I do need to get this set up because I don't want to be in a situation where I'm owing back taxes but not collecting them on my invoices. So that's going to be something that I'm going to do within the next couple of months. A very easy goal, but I wanted to put it out there because it is measurable and it is something I want to talk to you guys about, since I haven't really talked a lot about work and income and all of that in previous years, and now I'm excited to share that stuff with you guys. My next two goals relate to spending and mindful shopping. This is a journey I'd like to continue into 2020. Even though I'm not doing an official no buy this year, I am still trying to practice mindful shopping, thoughtful spending, and of course keep to a budget. Similar to last year, I'd like to meet my monthly average expense target. I'm gonna set my year of expenses very similar to last year. I don't anticipate that this is going to be very difficult because I was under budget last year by about 18%. So I think that is enough buffer for me for the year. I'm going to look at it a little bit more carefully. We are planning one big trip in 2020, and that is to go to Australia to see my sister for her convocation. Super excited about that already, but that is way into the future. So I don't have to worry about that just yet, but I do want to budget for it. So I'm going to play with the numbers, but I expect that the numbers are going to be very similar to the budget that I set in 2019. My fifth goal is a thrifting challenge. I am reviving my thrifting challenge. I did one of these, I think, when I first started YouTube. This might have been in my first or second ever goal setting video. I loved that challenge and I don't know why I haven't done it again, but I'm bringing it back in 2020 and I am super excited about it. While I don't plan to buy a whole lot, it does include clothing, jewelry, handbags, scarves. It won't include shoes, basics like underwear, bathing suits. I don't know if I'm gonna include household goods like dishes and such, but I'm considering it. And again, if I make any tweaks to this goal or have any other parameters that I decide on, I will let you guys know in a follow-up video, most likely in a vlog though, on Authenticity. I only have two more goals, and these are recurring goals that you will have seen in previous years. My sixth goal is a very familiar one, and that is to log at least 10,000 steps per day. This goal is very near and dear to my heart. I love this goal and I am very stubborn about this goal. I do absolutely try my very best with this goal, and I'm happy to report that since leaving full-time work, I have been able to meet this goal consistently every single day. Very proud of myself for that, but I don't want it to fall under the radar or slip my mind, so I am setting it still as a firm goal in 2020, even though as a daily practice, it's very ingrained within me. My last goal for 2020 is to complete 3 more monthly challenges. I don't know what these are going to look like yet, but I have some ideas. I talked about doing a deep cleaning the condo challenge, which I'd like to do in the 30 days leading up to spring. And I'd like to make it so that this is a calendar that I can use year after year. Perhaps I'll set aside the 30 days leading up to spring to do the same deep cleaning every single year, but that would involve me coming up with a calendar and actually doing it the first time. Of course, I plan to do an eat at home challenge at some point during the year. I'm not sure when yet. And I have some creative challenges that I have in mind. I'd love to do a 1 second per day compilation. Maybe that would be on Instagram, maybe it would be on YouTube. I'm not too sure yet, but my friend sent me a link to someone who did this and I just loved the way the video turned out. And then the other thing that I'm kicking around with is doing a haiku a day, but I may keep that private and I may try to do it for the entire year. I just have these 3 monthly challenges that I'm sure I want to do, but I don't know exactly what they're going to entail yet. I'll report back to let you guys know how I do with that, but that is basically it for my goals for the year. I'm really excited to go on this journey in 2020 and I hope you're excited as well. Please let me know down below if you set goals for the year. If you feel comfortable sharing, I would love to hear about some of them. Again, I do have a vlog channel which I will link down below where I talk a lot more in depth about just a whole bunch of different topics, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of self-discovery, a lot of random ponderings, but it's my channel to play and fully express myself, so I hope you'll join me there. The videos are a little bit long, around 20 to 30 minutes long, but I do try to put in timestamps where I can. I didn't for Vlogmas, but I plan to go back and add those in. Thank you again so much for watching my videos, for your kind words, for your suggestions, your supportive comments, and all of your feedback. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me that you take the time out to watch my videos. I hope you and your families have a year filled with health, happiness, love, laughter, and overall joy. Thank you again for watching this video. I will be back very soon with another one. Until then, please take care and bye for now.